All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody, as we're getting set to start Game 1 of the American League Wildcard Series between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. Let's look at our brackets just to get you up to speed on what's been going on. The other night, I think it was Thursday night, we did 2 games. It was Game 1 of the National League Wildcard as the Florida Marlins beat the San Francisco Giants 3-0. And then also on Thursday night, we had Game 1 of the LA Angels and the Minnesota Twins. The Twins won that game by a score of 6-2, so the Twins take a 1-0 lead. And the game that just ended here on Jammin' Sports, it was the Atlanta Braves beating the Washington Nationals by a score of 3-0 to take a 1-0 lead in that wild card. And up next we have Game 1 of the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. And this will be out in Oakland, California. So let's head there now for Game 1 between the A's and the Yankees here at Jammin' Sports. There's your lineups. Welcome into the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum. It's Game 1 of the American League Wild Card between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's here at Jammin' Sports. Looks like it's going to be Roger Clemens on the mound against Roger Clemens. All right, we go to the top of the first inning. Clemens somehow got traded to the A's during the offseason, or during the season. That's interesting. Alex Rodriguez will lead things off for the Yankees. He's the third baseman. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss, strike one. I'll eat a fish big one. All right. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Up high, 1-1. Like I said, this time around, I allowed for trades during the regular season and stuff. That's how Clemens ends up on the A's. Here's the 1-1. Big swing and a miss, 1-2. Now Clemens is on, when the season started, he was on both the Yankees and the Red Sox roster. So he was obviously traded from the Red Sox. Counts at 2-2 to A-Rod. 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains at 2-2. A's for the American League West champion, number 3 seed. Yankees are the 6th seed. Struck him out for out number 1. Yankees are a wild card. Derek Jeter, the shortstop, up next for the Yankees. 1 out, base is empty. Here's the pitch by Clemens. Strike. Count goes to 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch. in their first strike. Counts at 0-2. 0-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Struck him out for strike number 2, or out number 2. And now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig, will come up to bat. I'm changing the title card. It says, I changed the title card down below. It said National League. It should say American League. 1-0 pitch. Gehrig pops it up. Coming over from first base, Jimmy Fox, and will make the out. And at the end of a half inning, no score here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the first here in game number 1 of the American League Wildcard. And the Yankees have the other Roger Clemens starting. All these teams have their all-star players on them. Ricky Henderson will lead things off for the A's, the left fielder. Down low, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Rips it foul. Last season, the A's made the playoffs. They beat the Astros in the wild card round and then lost to the White Sox in the divisional round. 1-1 pitch. A ground ball to Gehrig. He'll take it himself. Out number 1. Ricky grounds out to first. 1 down. There's the Athletics starting lineup. Shortstop, Bert Campaneris will come up next. That's like Evil Dead's favorite player, Campy. The pitch, up high, 1-0. The Indians are the 1 seed. The Red Sox are the 2 seeds. I still call them the Indians, and I always will. 1-0 pitch, down low, 2-0. The A's are the 3 seed. The Yankees are the 6 seed. 2-0 pitch. And Campy, a base hit out into right field. A 1-out single for Bert Campaneris. There you go, Evil Dead. That's your guy. And now Jimmy Fox will come up, the first baseman. Down low, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of the first, no score, 1 out. Campaneris at first base. And now the 1-0 pitch. Fouls it off. A lot of foul territory here at the Coliseum. It's a pitcher's ballpark because of that. And now the 1-1 pitch. Rips it into left field. Making the play for the Yankees, though, is Charlie Keller, who is now the left fielder. Jimmy Fox flies out. And now Reggie Jackson, the right fielder, up next for the A's. 2 outs, runner on first base. That's Campaneris. They throw to first. Campaneris is back. Help me out here, Evil Dead. As he fouls that one off, count goes to 0-1. The left fielder, Charlie Keller. Do you know anything about him? Here's the 0-1 pitch. Down low, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Campaneris at first base. They throw to first, and Campaneris back in time. One pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 1-2. Mr. October at the plate. He's on both rosters also. Fouls it off. Both rosters have Clemens and both rosters have Jackson. Reggie Jackson on. There's a third one on the Orioles. So 1-2 pitch. Did he go around? No, 2-2. Orioles didn't make the playoffs though. 2-2 pitch. Inside, 3-2. Full count to Reggie. Giambi on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. A 2-out walk for Jackson. And now the A's have runners at first and second. Jackson at first, Campaneris at second. Now Jason Giambi comes up next. He's the DH today. Up high, 1-0. The Oakland Coliseum, where the A's still play. They'll eventually move to Vegas. The 1-0 pitch. Inside, 2-0. Two-0 pitch to Giambi. Fouls it off. 2-1. Runners at first and second. Campaneris at second. Jackson at first. 2-1 pitch. Outside. 3-1. Lemon's having a rough first inning so far. He's not given up a run yet. And now the 3-1 pitch. Up high, ball 4, bases loaded. And now Jose Canseco up, the center fielder. Can he hit a grand slam? Outside, 1-0. A walk will score a run. Evil Dead and I are familiar with these A's rosters. The 1-0 pitch. Inside, 2-0. Clemens having a rough outing. Now the 2-0 pitch. Foul ball down the first base line. Count goes to 2-1. Two-one pitch. Big swing and a miss. They'll even the count at 2-2. Clemens trying to get out of a jam. 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Misty, you still here? Can you check the stove? It smells like a burner's on. 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Two-two pitch. Fouls it off. Canseco hanging in there. And now the 2-2. Fouls it off. Long at bat for Jose Canseco. Lemons throwing a lot of pitches here in the bottom of the first, almost at 30. He's had 29 pitches. 2-2. Fouls it off. A long at bat for Jose Canseco. 2 outs, bases loaded for the A's here in the bottom of the first. And now the 2-2 pitch. Outside. Full count, 3-2. A walk will score a run. Clemens trying to get out of a jam. 3-2 pitch. Struck him out. No runs, 3 stranded, no score here at Japan Sports. We go to the top of the second inning here in Game 1 of the American League Wildcard between the A's and the Yankees. Mickey Mantle, the center fielder, will lead things off for New York. The other Clemens on the mound, in there for a strike. Count goes to 0-1. Clemens against Clemens. Back. 0-1 pitch. Low 1-0.
It just smelled like one was on. No, it smelled like there was a gas leak. Okay.
Counts at 1-1 to Mantle. 1-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Count goes to 1-2. Evil Data's pointed this out a lot. It doesn't even look like Clemens. So, anyway. 1-2 pitch. Mantle fouls it off down the third base line. Counts at 1-2. Top of the second, no score. And now the count goes to 2-2 to Mickey Mantle. That was outside. Nobody out, nobody on. 2-2 pitch. He went around, struck him out. One out for the Yankees here in the top of the second. Aaron Judge will come up next. He's the DH today for the Yankees. One out, base is empty. We all know about Aaron Judge. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Down low, 2-0. And now the 2-0 pitch. Popped it up, out of play. Count goes to 2-1. One out, base is empty here in the top of the second inning. 2-1 pitch. Outside, 3-1. 3-1 pitch. Ripped into right, but curving foul. Out of play. Full count now, 3-2 to Aaron Judge. 3-2 pitch. Struck him out looking for out number 2. Let's watch this one again. Right there on the corner. Next up, Reggie Jackson. I said he was on both rosters. There he is. The right fielder. Up high, 1-0. This one actually looks like Reggie. The A's one really doesn't look like him. Counts 1-0 to Mr. October. A ground ball to Campaneris. He'll pick it up, throw to first for the out. At the end of 1.5. No score here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the second. Sal Bando, the third baseman, will lead things off for the A's.
Ooh, nice.
Misty's made some cornbread.
No, that's good, Reggie.
Misty made some cornbread. Looks good. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-0. After this game, I'll take a break. I'm going to eat. Then we'll come back with football. Fouled off. Count goes to 1-1. Ironically, we're going to be back here at this stadium. It'll be the Eagles and the Raiders as we kick off week 6 of our NFL sim season. Fouled it off. Count goes to 1-2 to Sal Bando. Now the 1-2 pitch. Up high, and he swung and struck him out. One down for the A's here in the bottom of the second inning. He swung at high heat to strike out. Now Eric Chavez, the second baseman, up next for the A's. One out, base is empty. Swung on it for strike one. Counts at 0-1. American League Wildcard Game 1 between the Yankees and the A's. No score here in the bottom of the second. Now the 0-1 pitch. Outside 1-1. The Braves beat the Nationals in Game 1 of the National League Series right before this. Take a 1-0 lead. Counts at 1-2. Big swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down for the A's here in the bottom of the second. Mickey Cochran, the catcher, up next. In there for a strike, 0-1. We have a pitcher's duel between Clemens and Clemens. At least so far. Now the 0-1 pitch. A ground ball up the middle. Jeter will throw to first for the out. At the end of 2 complete. No score here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the third here in Game 2. Charlie Keller, the left fielder. Still wondering if Evil Dead can give me some information on Charlie Keller. I've never heard of him. Outside, ball 1, count goes to 1-0. He might be a current player, I don't know, but he's playing left field for the Yankees. Down low, 2-0 to Keller. We're in the top of the third, no score. 2-0 pitch. Fouls that one off, 2-1. And now the 2-1 pitch. Fouls that one off. Count evens up at 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch by Clemens. Big swing and struck him out for out number 1. Keller take a big swing and miss. Next up, Jorge Posada, the catcher for the Yankees. Gets down low, ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. Top of the third, no score. Yankees and the A's. Game 1 of their American League Wildcard. The 1-0 pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 1-1. And now the 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Yankees haven't had anybody on base yet. 2-1 pitch. In there for a strike. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, base is empty. And now the 2-2 pitch. Big swing and miss, struck him out for out number 2. Clemens on the A's has 6 strikeouts. Here's another player I don't know. This is Torres, Gleyber Torres. He's the second baseman for the Yankees. This may be a player that they called up. I've never heard of him either. Fouls it off. Count goes to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, base is empty. Up high, 2-1. Two outs, base is empty. Torres with a 2-1 count. In there for a strike, 2-2. This game moving right along. A lot of these strikeouts. And now the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out at the end of 2.5. No score here at Jammin' Sports. go to the bottom of the third inning. Ricky Henderson will lead things off for the A's. He's the left fielder. Pitched by Clemens. In there for a strike, 0-1. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. Great to have you along. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Henderson pops it up. Keller in left makes the play. For out number 1. Charlie Keller. 1 out, base is empty. Shortstop Bird Campaneris will come up. It's low, ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2, 2-0. Two-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch by Clemens. Gets fouled off down the first base line. Need to check something real quick. We're good to go. 2-2 pitch. Fouled off down the third base line. Out of play. Count remains at 2-2 to Bird Campaneris. 2-2 pitch. Way outside. 3-2. Evil Dead's favorite shortstop, Bird Campaneris. Three-two pitch. Ball 4. The A's have had base runners. The Yankees have not. So 1 out walk. And now Jimmy Fox, the first baseman, will come up.
Okay. Look at them. Just maybe a little bit longer.
Fox at the plate. Pitch by Clemens. Up high, 1-0. And now the 1-0 pitch. There goes the runner. It's a hit and run down the left field line. It drops. Campaneris safe at third. It'll be a single for Fox. Now the A's have runners at first and third. That was hit right down the left field line. Well hit. Keller couldn't get to it. And now Reggie Jackson comes up, the right fielder. 1 out, runners on the corners. A chance for the A's to get on the scoreboard. In there for a strike, 0-1. When this game is over, we'll take a break, and then we'll come back with NFL football. It'll be the Eagles and the Raiders. 0-1 pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 0-2 to Reggie. Reggie. 0-2 pitch. In there for a strike. Struck him out looking. 2 down for the A's with runners at first and third. Next up, the DH, Jason Giambi. In there for a strike, 0-1. You have Campaneris at third, Jimmy Fox at first. 2 outs. The count's 0-1 to Giambi. 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike, 0-2. Clemens trying to get out of another jam. He got out of a bases loaded jam last inning. 0-2 pitch. In the dirt. But Posada keeps it in front of him. Counts up 1-2. 1-2 pitch. Giambi, a base hit. That's going to score Campaneris. And the A's take a 1-0 lead on an RBI single by Jason Giambi. Fox will move over to second. And the A's take a 1-0 lead here in game one. So far, in the other 3 game ones, the road team has won every time. Next up, Jose Canseco. He fouls it off. Strike one, the center fielder. A's trying to become the only home team to win a game one here in the wild card round. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Inside, 1-1. 2 outs, runners at first and second. And now the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2-1. Jimmy Fox at second base. 2-1 pitch. Canseco fouls it off. Counts at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners at first and second. 2-2 pitch. Down low, full count, 3-2. Three-two pitch.
What? Yeah, go ahead.
Fouls it off, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Fouls it off. Long at bat for Canseco. He had a long at bat the last time he came up. Clemens here in the 3rd inning. He's at 67 pitches. 3-2. Out to left field. Keller going back. That is gone. Home run. A 3-run shot by Jose Canseco. And the A's take a 4-0 lead. We've said it several times. This A's lineup is loaded. 4-0 A's. A 3-run shot by Jose Canseco. Just over the wall. Over the scoreboard there. In left field. And now the third baseman, Sal Bando, comes up. 2 outs, bases empty. Up high. Ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. So the A's jump out 4 runs this inning to take a 4-0 lead. And now the 1-0 in there for a strike. 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Fouls it off. 1-2. One-two pitch. Foul down the line, drifting. Out of play. Count remains at 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. That'll end the inning. 4-0 A's. Jose Canseco, a 3-run blast. Here at Jammin' Sports. No, it's not them, it's me, Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Oakland leads the New York Yankees 4-0 here in game 1 of the American League Wildcard. A-Rod will lead things off. The 3rd baseman. It's a strike, 0-1. The A's, Roger Clemens, is throwing a perfect game so far through 3 innings. A-Rod out to left. Henderson gets under it. For out number 1. 1 down. The Yankees have no hits, no base runners so far. Derek Jeter, the shortstop, up next. 1 out, base is empty. You saw Greg Maddux take a no-hitter 8 1/3 innings in the game before this for the Braves. Up high, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Down the right field line, coming over. Jackson cannot make the play. Count goes to 1-1 to Jeter. Up high, count goes to 2-1. 2 balls and a strike to Derek Jeter. 2-1 pitch. Down the first base line, but foul. Count evens up at 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Up high, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Base is empty. 3-2 pitch. Down low, ball 4. There goes the perfect game. That's the first base runner for the Yankees. And now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig, will come up. 1 out, runner on first. The Iron Man, Lou Gehrig. Inside, ball 1. One 1-0 pitch. High in the air, Henderson comes in, and it's going to drop for a base hit. There goes the no-hitter. They throw to third, they get him out. Jeter tried to make it to third, thrown out. Should have stayed at second. It was a bloop single. Tried to catch him napping, 2 down. And now Mickey Mantle at the plate. Outside. Count goes to 1-0. Mickey Mantle, the center fielder. Jeter tried to stretch that to third and paid the price. 2 outs, runner on first base. Here's the pitch. Up high, 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch to Mantle. In there for a strike, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. In there for a strike, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Struck him out looking at the end of 3.5. A's lead at 4-0 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Second baseman Eric Chavez will lead things off for the A's with a 4-0 lead here in Game 1 of the American League Wildcard Game 1. Roger Clemens, the Yankee Roger Clemens, his first pitch is a ball. The A's scored 4 in the 3rd to take a 4-0 lead. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss. 1-1 to Chavez. The A's don't have a bad hitter in the lineup, to be honest with you. It's one of the best lineups that are here in the playoffs. Here's the 1-1. Big swing and a miss. Count goes to 1-2 to Chavez. Chavez may be the weakest batter of the bunch, but he's a great fielder at second base. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Counts out 1-2. One-two pitch. Inside, 2-2. We're at the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Game 1 of the American League Wildcard. 2-2 pitch. Inside or outside, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air. Gehrig comes over in foul territory and makes the play for out number 1. So Chavez pops out to first. 1 down for the A's here at the bottom of the 4th inning. Mickey Cochran, the catcher, up next. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball one. Count goes to 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Outside, 2-0. 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike. 2-1 to Mickey Cochran. Two-one pitch. High in the air, foul territory. A-Rod comes over and makes the play. That's why it's a pitcher's ballpark. The foul territory here is huge. 2 down. And now the leadoff batter, Ricky Henderson, the left fielder, comes up for the A's. 2 outs, bases empty here in the bottom of the 4th. In there for a strike, 0-1. 0-1 pitch. Did he go around? Yes, he did. 0-2. Crowd didn't like it. Now the 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. The 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains at 1-2 to Ricky Henderson. He's a great public speaker, I hear. The 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off. 1-2. I could be wrong about that. Outside. Count goes to 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. At the end of 4 complete. A's lead it 4-0 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the 5th here in Game 1 of the American League Wildcard. Aaron Judge, the DH for the Yankees, will lead things off. It's a ball. Count goes to 1-0. There's your infield. Bando, Campanera, Chavez, and Fox for the A's. The 1-0 pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 1-1. Misty yelled something to me. I didn't hear it. And now the 1-1 pitch. And that's going to be a base hit. Henderson will run it down. A leadoff single for the Yankees here in the top of the 5th by Aaron Judge. And now Reggie Jackson will come up. Actually, Aaron Judge is playing right field today. Jackson's the DH today for the Yankees. First pitch is a strike. The count goes to 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Strike 2. Quickly 0-2 to Reggie. Nobody out, runner on first. That's Judge at first base. Struck him out for out number 1. Charlie Keller, the left fielder, up next. Still don't know much about him. Hopefully Evil Dead can tell us about Charlie Keller. Here's the pitch. Up high, 1-0. He's not wearing old-timer shoes, so he's got to be a more current player. 1-0 pitch. He went around. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, runner on first. That's Aaron Judge at first base. 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Two-one pitch is in there for a strike. 2-2. And the pitch to Keller down low. Full count at 3-2. 3-2 pitch. And that gets by Campaneris. There'll be a base hit. And now the Yankees have, well, to get him out? No, he's safe. Judge stretches it to third base. So now the Yankees have runners at first and third. Aaron Judge on his horse. And now Jorge Posada, the catcher, will come up. One out, runners at first and third. Keller's at first. Judge at third for the Yankees. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Down the line, but it's drifting foul. Counts 0-2 to Posada. 0-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down for the Yankees. And now Gleyber Torres up next, the second baseman. I don't know anything about him either. 2 outs, runners at first and third. Torres at the plate. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. This might be a current player that I don't know about. 0-1 pitch. Torres out to left. Henderson goes back and makes the play for the final out. At the end of 4.5, A's lead at 4-0 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning here in Game 1 of the American League Wildcard. Campaneris will lead things off, the shortstop for the A's. Takes it for a strike. Count goes to 0-1. Guidry and Cole warming up for the Yankees. A's lead at 4-0 here in Game 1. They scored all 4 of their runs in the 3rd inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1-1. One pitch. Outside, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss. That'll even the count at 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Down the line, base hit. Keller tracks it down and will throw it in. Campaneris will hold up at first. A leadoff single for the A's here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And that's it for Clemens. Ron Guidry will come in. Guidry, an old-timer. Guidry had a great year in '77 with an ERA just over 1. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Jimmy Fox, the first baseman at bat. Count goes to 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first base for the A's here in the bottom of the 5th. They throw to first. Campaneris back in time. I don't know. Hold on. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. 0-2. Yes, I got it. 0-2 pitch. Fouled it off. Count remains 0-2 to Jimmy Fox. Guidry looks over to first, throws. Campaneris is back. Meanwhile, the count is 0-2 to Jimmy Fox. Oh-2 pitch. Inside, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Evil Dead Misty wants to know if you got the picture. 1-2 pitch. Fouled it off. It's a long at bat for Jimmy Fox. Count remains at 1-2. One-two pitch. High in the air. Out to Reggie. That's Aaron Judge playing right field. Makes the out, one down. One down for the A's. And now Reggie Jackson comes up. He's the right fielder for the A's today. He said he got it. One out, runner on first base. Here's the pitch by Guidry. In there for a strike, 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch. Nope, they throw to first. Campaneris back in time. Covered, I hope. In there for a strike. Count goes to 0-2 to Reggie. Now the 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1-2. If you missed the earlier game this afternoon, the Braves beat the Nationals 3-0 to take a 1-0 lead in that series. That's in the video section if you want to check it out. 1-2 pitch. Struck him out looking for out number 2. 2 down for the A's here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The DH comes up next. Jason Giambi. Two outs, runner on first. That's Bert Campaneris at first base. The pitch outside, 1-0. And now the 1-0 pitch. Down low, 2-0. Giambi ahead in the count. Guidry trying to retire the side. 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 2-1. That throw to first. Campaneris back. Count remains at 2-1. The pitch to Giambi. There goes Campaneris. It's a hit and run. Guidry will throw to first for the final out. At the end of 5 complete. A's lead it 4-0 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the 6th. Alex Rodriguez will lead things off. The third baseman for the Yankees, down 4-0. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. Well, that was a weird glitch. Look at this glitch. Look at Clemens' head. Count goes to 1-1. Look at Clemens' head. It's a glitch. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Well hit to Chavez. He'll throw to first for the out. Rodriguez grounds out to second. One down for the Yankees here at the top of the 6th. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter, will come up. One out, base is empty. And his head still doesn't look right. Roger Clemens' head caved in. Count goes to 0-1 to Jeter. 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike, 0-2. 1. 0-2 pitch. Out to Reggie. He makes the catch. Route number 2. Misty's going to go pick up Gracie. Bye-bye. Lou Gehrig, the first baseman, comes up. 2 outs, base is empty. His head is still caved in. Outside, ball 1. Look at that. Oh, now they'll fix it. Will this fix the glitch? Nope. The 1-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss. That evens the count at 1-1. We can have a little fun with it. 1-1 pitch. Inside, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And now the 2-1 pitch. Fouls it off down the first base line. Count goes to 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty for the Yankees here in the top of the 6th. Down 4-0. The pitch by Clemens. Struck him out at the end of 5.5. A's lead it 4-0 here at Chapman Sports. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Center fielder Jose Canseco. He had a 3-run home run the last time he came up facing Rod Guidry. Took a big swing and miss, strike 1. King and I don't know who that is. Loisiga in the bullpen. Some of these names are hard to pronounce. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled it off. Quickly 0-2 to Canseco. After this game, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll have NFL football for you. It'll be the Eagles and the Raiders at 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. High in the air, popped up. Gehrig comes in and makes the play. 1 down for the A's. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Canseco pops out to first. Sal Bando, the third baseman, up next. Pitch by Guidry. In their first strike, 0-1. Oh, 0-1 pitch. In their first strike, quickly 0-2. And now the 0-2 pitch. He went around, struck him out. 2 down for the A's here at the bottom of the 6th. Let's watch this one again. Tried to check his swing, but went too far around. Next up, Eric Chavez, the second baseman. Fouls it off, strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty for the A's here at the bottom of the 6th. And now the 0-1 pitch. Up high, 1-1. A's lead it 4-0 here in Game 1 of the American League Wildcard. And now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air. Who's going to take it? Gehrig will take it. At the end of 6 complete. A's lead it 4-0 here at Chapman Sports. We go to the top of the 7th. Mickey Mantle, the center fielder, will lead things off for the Yankees. Clemens, his head is still caved in. He'll probably be that way till the end of the game. Up high, ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. That glitch happened in the 6th inning. I don't know why it did it. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Inside, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Mantle. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss. 2-1. A's up 4-0. We're in the top of the 7th. 2-1 pitch. Outside, 3-1. We're at the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Game 1 of the American League Wildcard. 3-1 pitch. Mantle hits one. Out of here. A solo shot home run for Mickey Mantle. And that gets New York on the scoreboard. It's now 4-1. Hopefully they'll take glitchy Clemens out of there. Well hit. And now Aaron Judge will come up. He's the right fielder today. Nobody out. Nobody on base. Takes a big swing. Strike 1. Count goes to 0-1. So the Yankees are now down 4-1. Pitch is outside. Fingers and Mole warming up in the bullpen for the A's. Counts 1-1 to Aaron Judge. 1-1 pitch. And that's right to Jimmy Fox at first. He'll take the play himself. 1 down for the Yankees. And now the DH. Reggie Jackson comes up for the Yankees. 1 out, base is empty. And now the pitch by Clemens. Fouls it off. Count goes to 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike, 0-2. That glitch happened last inning, and it's not fixed itself. Clemens has never looked better. Here's the 0-2. Swung and struck him out. For out number 2. 12 strikeouts for Glitchy. And now Charlie Keller, the left fielder, who I know nothing about, will step up. 2 outs, base is empty. In their first strike, 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch. Fouls it off quickly, 0-2. The danger of steroids. Yes, it will cave in your head. And that's going to be a base hit. Canseco will throw it in. It's a 2-out single for Keller. Evil Dead, have you learned anything about Charlie Keller? I have no idea who he is. Nor do I know anything about the next batter. Well, not Jorge. I know about him. He's the catcher, the one after him. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-0. Right, kids, don't do steroids or your head will cave in. 2 outs, runner on first. They throw back. Keller's back in time. 39-52. Thank you. I did not know much about him. All right. Appreciate that. So he is an old timer. Fouled off. Count goes to 1-1. The name just doesn't ring a bell. And I played a lot of old Yankee Stratomatic teams from that era.
Nope, that's a ball.
Outside, 2-1. Yep. Kids, don't do steroids. Two-one pitch. Fouled off. Count evens up at 2-2 to Jorge Posada. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. He's over 100 pitches. They might take him out after this inning. 2-2 pitch, fouled off. Count remains at 2-2. A's lead the Yankees 4-1 here in the top of the 7th inning. Game 1 of the American League Wildcard. Fouls him off again. And now the 2-2 pitch. High in the air. Out to Canseco, who makes the play. At the end of 6.5, A's lead at 4-1. Mickey Mantle, a solo shot to get the Yankees on the board here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the 7th. The A's catcher, Mickey Cochran, will lead things off. Ron Guidry still on the mound for the Yankees. Fouls it off. Count goes to 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. In there for a strike, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. In there for a strike, struck him out. Cochran goes down looking for out number 1. That was right down the pike. We go to the top of the order for the A's. Ricky Henderson, the left fielder. First pitch up high, 1-0. A's lead at 4-1 here in the bottom of the 7th. And now the 1-0 pitch. Down low, 2-0. Diamondbacks beat the Rockies 16-1. Scored 14 runs in the 3rd. Wow. Major League Baseball got underway yesterday. Well, it actually got underway a week ago in Seoul, Korea. The Dodgers and the Padres played a couple of games that counted. Everybody else underway yesterday and today. 3-0 pitch. Henderson pops it up. A-Rod going back. And makes the play in foul territory for out number 2. 2 down for the A's here in the bottom of the 7th. And now Bert Campaneris, the shortstop. Evil Dead's favorite player. And he was a great shortstop back in the day. Won 3 world championships with the A's back in the 70s. Yeah, 8 miles of foul territory, you're right. That's right, Bert. The count's 1-0. Took a mean swing and miss, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, bases empty. The 1-1 pitch. He went around, 1-2. And now the 1-2 pitch by Guidry. Fouled off down the line. Count remains at 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. The 1-2 pitch. And that's a base hit. Past Gehrig at first. Judge will run it down and throw it back. And Campaneris, a 2-out double. There you go, Evil Dead. That's your man. And now the first baseman, Jimmy Fox, will come up. A base hit would score a run. Campaneris at second, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. And now the 0-1. Up high, that'll leave the count at 1-1. 2 outs, Campaneris at second. Fox at the plate. 1-1 pitch. Oh, he took a swing too early. 1-2. Guidry trying to get out of the inning. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Inside. They'll even the count at 2-2. Campaneris taking a big lead at second. The 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Mickey Mantle from center field makes the play. At the end of 7 complete, A's lead it 4-1 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the 8th. Gleyber Torres, the second baseman. This is the other player I need you to check out for me, Evil Dead. Who is Gleyber Torres? He's the second baseman. Clemens and his caved-in head is still on the mound. Look at that. That glitch happened in the 6th inning, and it hasn't fixed itself. Counts up 1-0 to Torres. In there for a strike, 1-1. He's current. Thank you. 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1. Okay. I'll take your word. 2-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. That'll even the count at 2-2. Two-two pitch. Up high, full count to Torres. It looks like a duck. Again, that's a glitch. We apologize. Nothing we can do about it. 3-2 pitch. He went around, struck him out. For out number 1. The duck strikes him out. And now Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, comes up. 1 out, base is empty. Down low, 1-0. The A's do have pitchers warming up in the bullpen. And now the 1-0 pitch. Up high, 2-0. All the games we've done, we've never had a glitch like this. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Counts at 3-0. We've never, to be honest with you, we've never really had a glitch until now. This game is so smooth, that's odd. 3-0 pitch to Rodriguez. Ball 4 on 4 pitches. It'll be a 1-out walk for A-Rod. All right, we're going to see Clemens. The duckbill platypus is out of here. Go fix your head, man. Go fix your head. Let's see who comes in for Clemens. Raleigh Fingers will come in. The mustachioed man. I think people today don't realize how dominant Raleigh Fingers was back in the day. Derek Jeter will come up. 1 out, runner on first for the Yankees here in the top of the 8th. Jeter, of course, the shortstop. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. No, it's a ball. 1-0. I thought it was a strike. Yeah, he was money. He was one of the reasons why the A's won 3 straight World Series in the 70s. The A's were dominant in the mid-70s. And now the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. Counts at 1-1. They beat the Reds, the Mets, and the Dodgers in consecutive years. Yeah, they're an embarrassment now. Outside, 2-1. It's a shame. And now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off down the line. They'll leave the count at 2-2 to Jeter. I don't know what they're going to do. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out on an inside pitch for out number 2. I mean, he caught him inside. Watch this right here. He swung at a bad pitch. 2 down for the Yankees. Yep, great name. Lou Gehrig, the first baseman, swings at the first pitch, strike 1. 0-1. 2 outs, runner on first base for the Yankees here at the top of the 8th inning. Oh, 1 pitch. Fouls that one off, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouls it off down the line. Count remains 0-2 to Lou Gehrig. 2 outs, runner on first base. 0-2 pitch. Inside, 1-2. I believe that's Keller down at first. And the 1-2. Inside, 2-2. Either your keyboard's too small or your fingers are too big. Or a combination thereof. Gehrig fouls it off again. A long at bat. Remains 2-2 with 2 outs. And now the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. At the end of 7.5. A's lead at 4-1 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Reggie Jackson, the right fielder, will lead things off for the A's. Guidry on the mound for the Yankees. A's lead at 4-1. Jackson fouls it off. Count goes to 0-1. A's looking for some insurance runs to take into the 9th. And now the 0-1 pitch. Fouls that one off the other side. Count goes to 0-2. Oh-2 pitch. High in the air. Aaron Judge in right field makes the play. 1 out for the A's. Jason Giambi up next. He's the DH. 1 out, bases empty. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 outside. Count goes to 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 1-1. One pitch. Big swing and a miss. 1-2 to Giambi. We will be back at 7 Eastern for football. It'll be the Eagles and the Raiders. I have to take a break after this to eat, do some things. Then I'll be back. 1-2 pitch. Giambi to Gehrig. He'll take it himself. 2 down. Giambi grounds out to first. But we'll be back at 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 5 Mountain, and 4 Pacific time. Jose Canseco, the center fielder. 2 outs, base is empty. Up high, 1-0. We have the Eagles and the Raiders for you. So we'll turn our attention to football at 7 Eastern. It's a strike. Count goes to 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 1-2 to Canseco. He had a 3-run shot earlier in the game. 1-2 pitch. And that's off of Guidry to Torres. He'll throw to first for the out. At the end of 8, A's lead it 4-1. We go to the 9th here at Jammin' Sports. Dennis Eckersley will come in to try to close out the Yankees here in the 9th inning. Mickey Mantle, the center fielder, will lead things off. The A's are 3 outs away from wrapping up game 1. In there for a strike, 0-1. Eckersley, another pitcher. That was just amazing back in the day. And now the 0-1 pitch. Fouls it off quickly, 0-2 to Mickey Mantle. A's trying to take a 1-0 lead in the series. And now the 0-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains 0-2 to Mickey Mantle. Oh-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Down the first baseline. Count remains 0-2. Tell you what, man, this A's roster is loaded. The 0-2 pitch. Did that hit him? It hit him. So Mantle will get a walk, hit by pitch. So now Aaron Judge will come up. Yankees now with a chance to get back in this. The right fielder today. Nobody out, runner on first. They're down by 3. Here's the pitch. Ball 1, it's low. Count goes to 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss. That'll even the count at 1-1. And now the 1-1 pitch. He went around. Strike 2, 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Oh, just inside. 2-2. Nobody out. Runner on first base. The Yankees trying to rally here in the top of the 9th. 2-2. A ground ball to Chavez. They'll turn 1. They get 2. A double play. Chavez to Campaneris to Fox. 2 down. Love when the Yankees lose in any scenario. Chavez to Campaneris down to Fox. The 4-6-3 double play. And now Reggie Jackson, the DH, 2 outs, bases empty. First pitch is a ball. Count goes 1-0. Yankees down to the last out. And now the 1-0 pitch. Down low, 2-0. And 3-0. It's outside. You are 41-29. That is correct. I just looked at the card. And now the 3-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Why is he swinging at a 3-0 pitch? Count goes to 3-1. Ball 4. Be a 2-out walk for Jackson. That'll extend the inning. The Yankees still have a shot. And now the left fielder, Charlie Keller, who we found out played back in the late 30s to the early 40s. Because Reggie does what he wants. Still 2 outs. Runner on first. Fouled off. Counts 0-1 by Keller. Eckersley trying to put away the Yankees. Secure the win. 0-1 pitch. Inside. 1-1. Now the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Inside, 3-1. Eckersley needs to stop toying with him and just put him away. You don't want to let the Yankees back in the game. 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. We got a full count, 3-2. I know, it is weird. I was thinking that too. Here we go. 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. Oh my goodness. Now the tying run comes to the plate. Jorge Posada, the catcher, with 2 outs, runners at first and second. Vince Lombardi, I hear him yelling in the parking lot. What the hell is going on out there? In there for a strike. Jackson at second, Keller at first for the Yankees. Counts 0-1 to Posada. He's the tying run. Fouled it off, 0-2. Eckersley just needs one more strike. Yankees down to the last strike. Counts 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Struck him out looking. And the A's take game one. They win it by a score of 4-1 over the Yankees to take game one of the American League Wild Card. A's win it 4-1. Clemens the loser. Clemens the winner. Once again, your final score, the A's take it over the Yankees 4-1 here in game one. They take a 1-0 lead in the series. We'll be back at 7 o'clock Eastern for NFL action. It'll be the Eagles and the Raiders here at Jammin' Sports. We look forward to seeing you at 7 o'clock. Until then, bye-bye.